This video will focus on mainly red, green, and purple climbs. First couple climbs of this video is just going to be a simple yellow ladder just to get myself warmed up. I thought after last video, I was like, you know what, I might as well just try to start off with the easy climbs and then work up to the harder ones so I can, I guess, properly work my way up there. First two ones are yellow. Yellow ones at this gym, super easy, but that's kind of makes it nice. Allows you to feel good about yourself before you kind of get beat up by some other harder climbs that you attempt throughout the day. Um, this one I enjoyed. This one was a new one here. I enjoyed it because I got me to like climb up. Always that first time like topping out is a little stressful for myself. This red climb is also new. This whole wall here is all new. So I'm excited. This was the wall where I had that purple one where I almost topped out, but didn't quite make it there because I kind of got scared. So unfortunately, I won't be able to get revenge. But you know, I have some new challengers to take on here. This green one was kind of nice. Got all the way up on this one. These felt pretty simple climbs here. I put my foot on the dual text hold, which was just a misplay, but that's okay. We got feet up, stood on the big hold there, and easily it off. This purple one, I tried it a couple times after this clip here, and it feels pretty hard. So this is definitely a challenge for me here. That is probably what I'll be working on the next few times I'm in this gym. See, this yellow one here was brand new. I didn't notice it right away, so I was like, okay, I will wait a little bit and do this one here. So I saw that unfortunately after I had already done the other yellow climb. So, but this is a new climb, so I always do new climbs. I always like to try to do as many new climbs as possible. Keeps me feeling fresh at least, and not like kind of burnt out. This red climb also new. It's pretty easy. I enjoyed the ending actually hold here. It felt pretty good, kind of just being able to grab onto the volume as like the ending hold. It was a neat climb, that's for sure. This next one here is this green one. This is a brand new green one as well. It is one where the clip is about 53 seconds long, and it's basically me hanging upside down. I don't have the greatest upper body strength right now. That's something I'm like slowly working on. Just kind of trying to climb more overhang stuff. And so this one was pretty brutal for me, although I had my feet on the wall, but it's still one of those things where a good portion of my weight is hanging off of just my arms here. And so, it was definitely a challenge for me. So I was actually really happy to flash this climb here. So I'll count that as a big win for the day, at least. And that was that. Another big win for the day, I think, is this purple one here. It was a new climb that I think they set in between Monday and Wednesday, the 27th. And here, at least this was my first time trying it. Maybe I tried it previously, but I didn't remember this. So I was like, okay, I'll give this one a shot. I was able to kind of get up here pretty easily, and I was feeling good. Just kind of shook my arm out there a little bit. It was feeling a little tense from that green climb because I didn't give myself much break until I hopped on this. I just wanted to get sure my feet were super good. Messed around with my feet a little bit. Stood up, grabbed it. I was happy. I almost turned the camera off, but I got my both hands on there, so it was legit. Then we have this one. This purple one, this is on a top out boulder here. So this was a important one for me to accomplish. I've climbed this once before. I flashed it that one time, but it's been about 2 weeks since I've climbed this climb. So I wanted to go back and see, how I felt about it. There's nothing like super exciting about this one except it is a top out climb. So I was really happy with myself topping out on it again. And yeah, I missed the handhold there, but it's funny. Watching this back, I can see the handhold and how I missed it, but the GoPro is about 6 inches off my head, so it's interesting to see the different perspective. This purple one, I attempted it last video, and this video here, I wanted to try it again. Foot immediately slipped off, so that was a bummer. So I came back a couple minutes later, got back on the climb. I was thinking I gotta conquer this one. This is definitely one I can do. And I was able to get up there, messing around with my hands way too much, trying to get them situated properly. Then my feet, I didn't like where my feet were. All of these like little things, messing around with my hands, all weird, not committing to any sort of thing. And then here I grabbed onto it and I was like, I'm really high up and I don't really want to do it. So I couldn't commit, unfortunately. So that's one I want to get revenge on. Then we have this green one, which is another climb that I've committed to getting revenge on here. So this first attempt here, I get my feet on, I go up, and then I just like drop off because I just wasn't feeling it. And I was like, okay, I got to give myself a little bit longer of a break here. And so I gave myself a little bit longer break. I got in the right headspace, got my feet up off the ground, began the climb. And this is a weird spot here. I elect to just go for this big move. It feels really weird, but I got long arms, so it works pretty well for me. I was able to get my weight shifted around so I could get both my hands to match onto this here. And this is where I fell or dropped off last time. So this time I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for that handhold. I hit it and I was like, okay, this is an easy finish here. And it was a nice last two moves to finish that one off. I was happy about that one. This red one, we're now downstairs at this climbing gym in, I guess, the basement. This is a brand new climb. There's like 4 or 5 new climbs down here that I attempt, and this red one happened to be the first one. And this is a pretty simple climb, nothing special about it. This yellow one I also do. It's again nothing special. This is all one continuous clip here. It's just me doing the yellow, a red, and then a green one. And yellow one, nothing special. It was, I think, even easier than climbing a ladder. Then I immediately hop on the red one here. It was nothing too difficult, which was good, but it was nice to, just continue to do new climbs, even if they're easy. This green one here, I think I cheated on it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I mean, I cheated to get onto the climb, but I did start with my body parts only touching that there. So I don't know. You let me know if you think I cheated or I didn't cheat. I'm here to take whatever people think. So this was kind of a nice move here. I got my feet situated. Felt super like uncomfortable, but I was able to reach there and I was like, okay, wait, let me get my foot. I didn't trust that foot. And I ended up trusting the foot. I almost like barn doored off the wall here, but I went really slow, controlled my movement, and boom, was able to match it. And that felt good to do because initially when I got on it, I was like, I was not feeling it, but I was happy to be done with it. This purple one, I have absolutely no idea how to do this one. It seems so bizarre. Starting off, I understood it. I was like, okay, got my 2 feet on there, got up there. And then I was like, okay, there's no holds. There's this big purple hold here, so I'll go there. And then I was like, and there's no way. I have no idea what to do there. So this orange climb, I've attempted it many times before. I just missed the orange handhold there, which is sitting right there in front of my face. As you saw in the video, and I was like, okay, let's try it again. Okay, grab that, move my feet up the wall, kind of push off, grab this here. Now here, I really struggled with commitment. I was not trusting my feet. I wanted to walk my feet up further, and I wanted to kind of commit to get myself to that farther volume that you see over there, right next to that red hold with the tape on it. Right now I'm leaning against another volume, so I'm not cheating or anything, and this is still like a legit attempt. But I'm sitting here like, okay, let's see what's going on. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just trying to think right now. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. And I pull myself up, lean, and I get myself over there, and I'm trying to get myself up and over. And I'm like, okay, get my other hand over here to help push myself up. And here's where I think I make a fatal mistake. Here, I got my weight over, and here I look back and I'm trying to put my foot onto that big volume, and I just can't do it. And I'm like, okay, let me try again. Let me get my weight over. And I'm just way too spread out. And I think I need to get my foot off that big square volume there. And I think I can get it next time. This green one is another one where I have exacted revenge on it. I guess the title of this episode could be like Revenge of the Holds or something like that. Because another green climb that I was able to complete that I had previously failed on. So it felt, I'd say, pretty good. It was a pretty good day for me. Overall, I had just gotten a couple COVID and a flu shot, so my shoulders were a little sore because I got them on Monday, but you know, not going to use that as an excuse. But and I don't think that it mattered that much. But you know, I just wasn't climbing 100%, unfortunately. But I still think I did quite well for that. A lot of overhang climbs in this session, which contributes to a decent amount of getting tired a lot quicker. That red climb was the last climb of the session. So you can see here, nothing too special with these. Red and yellow, I'm feeling really confident on most of those at this point. Green, I'm starting to feel a lot better on. I can always do better. Occasionally have slip ups, but I think the big push for me now is to focus heavily on doing as many greens as I possibly can and doing more purples, because that is, I think, my biggest weakness right now is a lot of physical and crimpy stuff. And so that's what I'll be focusing on the upcoming sessions. Thanks for watching.